Property taxpayers in Minnesota may be on the hook for some spending cuts Congress just approved.
The president's One Big Beautiful Bill cuts $186 billion from SNAP, the food assistance program for low-income people. New at 5, Caroline Cummings reports on why some local officials worried that could mean higher costs at home.
It was another busy day at Keystone Community Food Center in St. Paul on Monday, helping people in need. 52,000 walked through their doors last year, a record.
More demand translates to more funds spent on food and more resources available. We've needed to hire more staff. We had to increase our food budget by 50%.
Changes to SNAP under the One Big Beautiful Bill include more stringent rules like expanded work requirements. Keystone Community Services is bracing for the impact.
Our workers are going to have to tell more people that they're not eligible and turn them away when their need is continuing to grow. The impact is just unimaginable at this point.
The impact potentially more far-reaching than the 450,000 Minnesotans who received SNAP benefits last year. That's because the new law shifts more costs to the states. But Minnesota is one of 10 that administer human services programs at the county level.
The only flexible money that counties can raise to cover additional costs passed down from the federal government are your property taxes. And county commissioners don't like raising property taxes.
But they may have to, says Julie Ring, executive director of the Association of Minnesota Counties. The federal government previously paid all of the actual food assistance costs and part of the administrative costs. Soon, counties will be on the hook for as much as 15% of the benefits and will be reimbursed only a quarter of the admin work. That could mean property tax hikes across the state, over 3% on average, she says, but maybe more depending on where you live.
I think there's a real concern about how they're going to balance real dollar cuts and shifts, increased workload and complexity, and try to not raise property taxes in an unsustainable way.
Caroline Cummings, WCCO News.
In 2024, there was an 18% average increase in food shelf visits across Minnesota. More people went than ever.